What's up, bros? What's going on, dudes? How's it going, everyone? It is freaking Friday, January 18th, 2019. Oh my god. Sorry, I took a little bit longer because my brother had actually called me. So I was talking to him. So the opening music was a little longer than usual. And man, I don't feel like awful, but today I feel really bad. Chester's like been puking up water, so his stomach is up. It is like my sinuses are like really bad today. Aiden, what's up, Aiden? You're back. I don't know. I kind of feel like I know the name, but I'm not really sure, man. All right. What's up, Cam, Amon, Damien, Dentonator? What's up, dude? Jesus. What's up, Jesus? What's up, Alanitis? Preston. What's up, dude? You can't see me? Oh, man. Yeah, I woke up this morning and, like, my nose was kind of, like, had that kind of dry blood in it. You know, like when your sinuses are messing with you. And my head started getting all stuffy, like as the day went on. Like it wasn't bad in the morning, but then by noon my head was all stuffy and my nose was runny, and so I drank some Theraflu, like day stuff, and it kind of helped. But my throat was sore, like it was like burning. I don't know if that may have been acid reflux potentially a little bit. I don't know. Did they tell you it might be as a dietary aid? What, really? Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe you can give me some dietary. You can be my dietary aid. You can be like Jared and just give everyone AIDS. Get it? I don't know, from South Park. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do bets. We're gonna do 5-minute bets here. It is Friday night. I always forget that Friday night is kind of meh when it comes to streams for whatever reason. No one likes Friday night streams, which I guess if people have stuff to do, then they're gonna go out and party and crap. All right, guys, we're gonna do we'll turn it down. We'll do 3-minute bets, guys, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna be 1 for Los Angeles, 2 for New Orleans, 1 for Rams, 2 for Saints. So let's go ahead and read. Oh my gosh, dude, my throat is just like I feel like trash. So let's read the story of the game, guys. In Week 9, the Rams visited New Orleans in what was a back-and-forth battle of scoring to determine the victor. The Saints ended up getting past the Rams with a score of 45-35. Drew Brees needed a perfect game as he passed for 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, while Jared Goff passed for 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. The Rams also lost to the Saints in the preseason, 28-0. Will the Rams defense be able to control Drew Brees and company this time around, or will the Saints beat the Rams for a 3rd time this season? Find out today. Smoking hot description right there, guys. It doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, the biggest bet, it doesn't matter. You can bet higher than 20, but BakerBot will automatically make it 20. Hey, it's still I know it doesn't count necessarily, but it would be something to say like, hey, we beat the team 3 times this season, even in preseason. Yeah, my cough has been like atrocious today. It's been so bad. Like I said, I don't think that part of it's acid reflux, but I felt like I was gonna puke earlier because I was coughing so hard. That's why I had to drink that Theraflu. And I've been drinking a lot of tea. I've been like eating Halls, like this freaking candy. Just I don't understand what the hell happened. When I was in PA on Wednesday, like my boss he's like, I don't know what's going on. My eyes keep running. I'm like, well, it's probably sinuses. And he's like, well, yeah. I was like, well, then, I mean, what do you mean you don't know what's going on? I mean, it's sinuses. This is like, it's pretty simple. But I want to go back there. If I'm like this on Monday, I think I'm going in there on Monday. And if I go in there on Monday, I'm going to be like, bro, you transferred your sinus problem to me or something. No, I don't know. For some reason, I'm hit or miss with sinuses for some reason. It's just weird that it happened to snow overnight, and it hasn't really been snowing that much. It snowed overnight, and then now I got like sinus issues. So maybe I'm just allergic to the snow now. I have no idea. All right, anyway, so let's continue forward here. So this game, actually, let's check this thingamajig. I think I got the right one. Yeah, so this is a 3:05 game, which no such thing exists. So we'll just choose 1 o'clock. Accelerate clock on, down to 15 seconds as usual. And let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing underway, guys. And remember, I'm not going to... Oh, hit or miss. I guess I never miss, huh? What, you're allergic to snow, Cam? No, I'm not allergic to snow. I just don't know why all of a sudden, like, it just snowed last night, and then this morning I wake up and my sinuses were all jacked. I feel like before, not like the end of last year and early this year, before I had to go back to work, I felt like I had a sinus infection. There was one day I got so damn dizzy, like I felt like I was gonna pass out. It was insane.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Fielded about a yard deep.
All right, so what I don't understand is why the coach pronounces New Orleans on the intro thing, but then just immediately after he pronounces it New Orleans. I don't know that.
Time to see the Rams offense and time to see Jared Goff at quarterback. Now, last week in the playoff game, 15-28, 186 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. So not
no one cares,
game, but they got
bro.
the win.
No one cares about your trash ass channel. Get up out of
and his
here.
offensive staff did a terrific job taking pressure off of Jared Goff in this playoff game because they had a run-heavy package set up against the Cowboys, and it came through in a big way. Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson both over 100 yards on the ground. That allowed Goff to have the pressure tamped down on him in the pocket.
He will be needed this coming week, though, against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, you think it might be a little bit of a shootout?
I think so.
He better be able to sling it around in that one.
You mean this one that we're watching right now?
And he'll get about 3 here as he's
so,
out to the 30. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
So I don't know about the rest of you, but there's that winter storm that's coming up this weekend. So tomorrow alone, we're supposed to get like 5 to 8 inches or something. At one point, I read there was a chance that we could get up to a foot in this area. So that'd be crazy.
Second down is gone.
Whoa, what the hell? What a catch.
Take it in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Again. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
(18-21). Wow.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
That'd be awesome. Not really. Well, I have plans to do something on Saturday, but
from the gun, here's Goff.
Oh, overthrown, incomplete.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And third down
Andrew Luck got comeback player of the year, didn't he? So I saw some article that said someone voted that Baker Mayfield for Rookie of the Year. Was that like the actual legit Rookie of the Year award? Did he like legitimately win it?
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker.
I didn't really look into it that much. I just saw that
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
What the? Whoa, that was weird. Oh, man, what a crappy punt.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The freshly minted 40-year-old Drew Brees coming out there. He won last week's game.
He did today. He got voted in
against Philadelphia. Now he'll play this next game at 40. You saw his last game at 39, Charles. You were in the booth. What did you think?
I thought it was vintage Drew Brees outside of the first pass of the game where he tried to throw the home run ball to Ted Ginn Jr.
Man, my throat, like, I just feel like I shouldn't talk. My
but as the
throat
game
feels
moved
like
on,
sore.
he became Drew Brees again. And anytime they needed a big completion, he found Michael Thomas downfield, and the Saints benefited. Sean Payton head coach, Drew Brees quarterback, 6-0 together in home playoff games. That's pretty strong.
Trying to get to 7-0 and get to the Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Oh, 6-0 at home playoff games. That's interesting.
They'll run it for the first time with
Uh-oh.
Alvin Kamara. And he finds some
got
space
tripped up.
past the 25 to the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to
Man, I still can't believe the Eagles
caliber
lost
runs
these
like this early,
scrubs last
they'll pay
weekend, man.
dividends
Like,
as the game
come on,
progresses.
dude. Bigger need some brandy with honey. No, I see. I don't drink like
Operating
that,
from the
dude. I got
27
like some
now. Here's
angry
2nd and
orchards, but
3.
I don't drink hard liquor usually. The only type of hard liquor, the only time I drink hard liquor is like if it's in a mixed drink. I like those early drinks, man, because they just taste good. I love fruity drinks. They just taste good, you know? Like, why drink something that you're going to be like, oh, you know, that makes you kind of feel like you're going to gag.
And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now.
So, guys,
really
just
pass receiving potential. A nice play.
So everyone know, I'll post something on the community thing as well, just to make everyone aware. So, like, tomorrow morning, I should be streaming at the usual time, but I might end up being a little bit later because I got to go take my car in to get it looked at.
Here's Kamara.
Oh my God! Why did you go into the block? What the hell? Okay, that seems a little weird. You see that defender? He had the thing, and then he just like ran into the block. But I have to go get my car looked at, and I need to get an oil change, like with all that. And so they open at like, I want to say it's like 8. So there's a chance I should be able to get home by 10. But in case I don't get home by 10, oh, they open at 7:30 actually. So I'm gonna be there at 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna try to get there by 7:30 so I can stream at 10. But I got somewhere I'm supposed to be going tomorrow, and it's like, of course, during the snowstorm. Like, ugh. Brees back to pass, throws deep, and oh my, oh, he had it, but then dropped it.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
I don't know, I guess because the first liquor I ever drank was hard liquor. I didn't finally
Starters
have
on
my
defense
first beer
here
until I was
for
19.
Los Angeles.
How the hell you drink liquor before you drink beer?
When you evaluate him, you're looking for flaws.
I thought usually you start with beer and then you kind of make your way towards. You're like, oh, beer's weak. Let's make my way towards the stronger stuff. Not the other way around. I mean, I guess I could see it the other way around too a little bit. Because you're kind of like, this stuff is kind of strong. You can't drink this all the time. You
Ball on the 42 as they
you
come
probably
up 2nd and
burn
10.
out your esophagus if you drank it too consistently. At least like other alcohol doesn't do that to your throat.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brees.
What in the hell was that?
Throwing middle, but
You
it's
don't want 18 to
incomplete.
21 inches? Are you a girl, Cam?
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too
I thought
much
most
heat on
girls
it.
like it,
Don't
18 to
stay
21
Absolutely,
inches.
just needed a touch
baby.
more air under it. Instead, he
Baby.
fired an absolute
Give me your
bullet.
18 to 21 inches. Whoop, whoop. My cousin
Now they
chugged a whole
face
bottle of
3rd
liquor
and
one
10
time.
after
Did he
back-to-back
barf after it?
incompletions.
I'm sure he had to. There's no way he chugged a whole bottle of hard liquor and then didn't vomit his brains out or have to go to the emergency
From the
room and get his
gun, it's
stomach pumped.
Brees.
Oh! Down goes Brees! Down goes Brees!
Matt Longacre in there to get him for a loss
Longacre?
of 9,
What the hell?
and that'll lead to 4th down.
What kind of name is that? I've never heard of that guy before.
There because the offense went empty set, no running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly.
You're talking about
But
snow?
guess
What?
The defense sees
What?
that. They go ahead and
Oh, I
move
thought you were
move
talking about
themselves into a
something
blitzing
else. You know what I
situation
mean?
And come
Wink,
right after
wink.
the quarterback. They had more guys there.
Yes, I
than
started
they
drinking
could
when I was
block.
15, but only because I was a country kid. I got away with a little bit more. All right, so New Orleans has got the punt.
Here's Thomas
They
Morstead
had
on
one
now to
first
punt it
down.
away on
Los
fourth
Angeles
down.
didn't get any first downs. Good punt. And, ooh, stuff to the 15.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10.
But yeah, so tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow morning, guys, I should be streaming at 10, but in case I don't, it's because I'm on my way home from getting my card repaired or whatever. Hopefully by 10, it'll all be done. Because I can't keep driving a PA with it. Plus, I need to put them some more air in my tires
and the
too.
Rams reeled them in before the Saints won it by 10 down the stretch. Here's where I think the biggest matchup of the game is. Marcus Peters, corner for the Rams, against Michael Thomas, receiver of the Saints. In the last game, Michael Thomas really got over on him, over 200 yards receiving. And the Saints said that was the game plan, to attack Marcus Peters. He vowed it would be different if they met again. Here's his opportunity.
You thought no string. What the hell are you talking about?
To start the drive, but that one
I never said no string today.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you
want. That was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always.
So yeah, I
time
guess
out
I would.
that well.
I would also
That
be a
one
little
goes
worried about
incomplete.
Marcus
After the
Peters if I was
pass here now is
on the
second
Rams. I
and
think
10.
you know. Hopefully they have some type of game plan this time to double up on Michael Thomas. You know, or at least give him Marcus Peters some help, because he had trouble in that last game too, or he got beat pretty good.
At the 25. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
You know, fortunately the Rams were able to make up for his careless mistakes, but Marcus Peters is getting kind of torched in some parts of that game.
Combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Honestly, I didn't start drinking until I was
got a third and a couple remaining.
well after of age. Because the thing is I think I told you guys this before, is that my
They'll try and pick up the first.
Oh, he barely gets. Oh no, it was on his backhand. He may not have got the first. Oh, they gave it to him. My real dad. The reason why my dad and my mom's relationship didn't last, you know, they were married for not very long, because the dude, like, he used to drink all the time and ended up causing problems. So he was just a drunk. And so I didn't. It took me a while into my 20s. Like maybe my mid-20s before I started drinking. Well, no, it doesn't make me better than anyone. I had a reason why I didn't do it, and it was because I was fearful that, you know, I might become my dad. You know, and I did not want. I didn't want to do that, but at the same time, you know, I had friends that drank sometimes, and so, you know, the first thing I started drinking when I was drinking was like Sparks. I'm on your big string. Oh God. I started drinking this drink called Sparks. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. I don't think I can drink it anymore with my stomach problem though. Sparks is amazing, dude. It's a combination of Red Bull and alcohol. This stuff is awesome. You drink like 2 of those things and you're like,
and the first year he said, it doesn't matter much. This year
Goff going medium, caught. First down. So Rams driving the ball now a little bit here. I remember there was some drink. It was like Locos or Loco or some crap like that. Back in the day, that some kids died from drinking because they drank too much of it. It was kind of like Sparks. I think it was actually like heavier than Sparks, but Sparks was always good. And then Mike's Hard Lemonade, like those are always pretty good. Smirnoff, Smirnoff was good too. Smirnoff's more smooth than, like, you know, Mike's for sure, and less like acidic feeling in your stomach than Mike's. Ooh, where are we going? Nowhere.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
So I'm gonna go to bed early tonight so I can wake up early tomorrow morning.
I can just tell you, attrition.
I'll go take my car, and I'm just hoping that we don't have like 20 inches on the ground of snow by the time I leave tomorrow, because it's supposed to snow between like 1 and 5 in the morning. So I'm hoping that's not the heaviest snow. Oh, quick draw. Goff, look at Goff getting in there trying to block. You never had Mike's Hard Lemonade? I'm thinking I want to try it for your 21st. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I would just get the regular stuff. I mean,
you're now doing the dictating on
the original Mike's.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on
I mean, once you started getting other flavors, like, I didn't feel like other flavors were, like, really that good. Because I've tried different Mike's, but I didn't feel like... I felt like the original was the better one.
Throwing on third. Goff.
Throwing caught. First down on 3rd down and 6. What country is he in? What does he mean? Cam's in the United States, man. He lives in New York. He still hasn't delivered my pizza yet either. I texted my order like 2 days ago, and I still didn't get it. Like, what the hell, Cam? If you guys, if you've never been to New York before, I would say that if you ever go to New York in your life, the one thing that you need to make sure you do before you leave New York is stop at any local pizza joint and get a pizza. Get a New York style pizza. Because New York pizza is different than any other pizza that I've ever had. And you've probably heard that before, but it's the truth. When Heather and I went to Niagara Falls, like,
moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
He corrected himself. He never said good morning. He said that he was feeling like he had sinus issues this morning. He said meaning instead of morning. So then he said morning after that to correct him saying meaning. He wasn't saying good morning. All right, play action pass. Goff got some time. Oh, could be a broken play here. Throws it deep. Caught! Oh, the comeback route, broken play, first down.
And they move this all the way down to
what the hell?
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
So Cam's pizza joint just texted me and said we were out of the pizza, but he never. But Cam, like, you need to tell your customers that, because then that's how you lose customers. you need to tell your customers that, because then you'll lose them. Oh God! Oh, I hate this. I don't understand why I got this damn cough. Pisses me off.
They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
It so pisses me off. My head's like. Oh,
now it's gone.
Oh, a screenplay. What the hell? Oh, the moves. He got like 1 yard. Oh, 3 yards out of all that. That was a lot of work for 3 yards.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to.
So it says heavy snow will blanket an expansive area through Sunday night. Yeah, see, this is my biggest fear, is that it has like accumulating sleet or ice is likely in some areas. That's what's scary about it, is the roads could be extremely slick. How's that Saquon card doing? It's nice and protected. It's in its little little plastic case. I took it to work the one day. I took it to PA with me the one day and showed some people my card. I did it before I left. That way, like, no one would see me put it in my bag and try to swipe it before I left. What the hell? How did all of a sudden we get 19 people watching? Oh! All right, so we got. It's -17. Hey, what's up, Donovan? What's up, Vic? It's -17 there. Holy crap.
Between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it.
All right, let's see. Will the Rams build? Oh, no, a false start.
Now some movement before the snap.
Does it have bet edges now? No, hell no. No, actually, all the other cards, I actually got them all organized and put into the plastic sleeves already. So all those are situated. So that's nice, and I already got them added to my Beckett collection online and everything. So I know how much I don't know. I know how much like the set is worth, or how much I have in cards in the set right now.
They're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
You're getting 18 to 24 as well, Donovan. Okay.
Goff now.
Oh, Goff. Oh, another screen.
Screen.
Oh, they had more defenders there. They could not get the first or the touchdown there.
A great job to hold him to just a yard.
But it looks like
there.
Los Angeles will be the first to
goal.
score in this game.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage
People putting
play
a green
because you
little
get the
pause on
completion,
them.
what you're counting
No,
on
man,
is
I
your
left that in
back
the
to
case,
use his
dude. I
legs
never
and
took
his
that out. I showed
elusiveness
people. I
to
didn't let
make
them
people
touch it or
miss
hold
and
it.
pick up
I
the
left it in
first
the
down.
case, though.
In this case, it didn't
The
happen.
plastic casing. Well, Donovan, well, yeah, that's right. It's going to snow later for you guys, but for me, it's supposed to start snowing like at between midnight and 5 a.m. And then it's supposed to be like, then there's supposed to be like a break, I guess, and then more snow later in the day.
From the left hash, a chip shot.
All right, here we go. Will Rams score first? The kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
Los Angeles with the first score of the game.
It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive.
Is he from England? No, he's from
like you're going
freaking New
negative
York,
on
man.
I was.
That
sounds like
area.
you're thinking
He's from
three
that
is just
area,
not
New
that
York,
good.
man. New
And
York.
people say that we're negative
Mike.
sometimes. So
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously,
There's no
you
one
think on
in
a
no one in this
14-play
chat
drive,
is
you
from
get 6
anywhere
out of
but
it.
the United
But that
States
type of
most
a
of the
drive
time.
can
Vic
pay
is the only
dividends
one. He's
later
from
on because
Canada,
you might
if I
wear the
remember
defense
correctly.
down.
Vic is from Canada, but everyone else, my understanding, is from the States. The Rams make it to the Super Bowl. I'm pre-ordering a Rams Super Bowl championship. Hopefully they win it, or I'm screwed. Oh God, I would never
after the
pre-order
made field goal,
anything.
Zerline back
for a
out there
Super
now to
Bowl.
send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Damn it.
Well, as they take the field here for the next drive, let's talk about the AFC Championship game. How excited are you for
New York's not
Mahomes
New
and
England,
Brady,
though.
Chiefs and Patriots?
Right.
I'm
I'm
very
sorry, I read that wrong. I
because
thought you
remember,
just
this
said
is a
England for
rematch
some
game,
reason. I
just
missed the
like in
new
the
part.
NFC, where they played in the regular season. but this time the
Minnesotans
site
are
is
spiritually
different.
Canadians.
Regular season, they were in
Come on.
Foxborough, and Tom Brady and the
No
Patriots
way.
won late against Kansas City.
Maybe
But
it depends on how
this?
far north
the
you
first
live.
quarterback to have a 50-touchdown season, Tom Brady, he's taking on the latest to do so in Patrick Mahomes.
And you've also got the likely MVP in Mahomes against arguably the greatest to do it all time. The storylines here just at the quarterback position are limitless.
Yeah, and remember we said they met in the regular season. It was 43-40.
Play action, caught.
The win for the
Diving
Patriots
catch,
in
first down,
Foxborough,
New Orleans.
But Kansas City walked out of there vowing revenge.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first
You're
down.
5 hours away from
When
the
you're a player
Canadian
of his
border.
stature, you
Okay.
don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Yeah,
circle
I'm
the Pro
a
Bowl.
little bit
Without
further
a
than
doubt,
that.
That's a game that you just figure you're going to
Quite a
be in
bit
each and
further than
every
that.
year. That's because of catches like that.
Well, I feel like the
That's why
last
it
time, I
goes.
want to kind of go to Niagara Falls again, but I feel like the last time we went to Niagara Falls, like on the States side, you on the U.S. side was like, it didn't look very good anymore. Like it looked run down. There wasn't that many people there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees.
Do people just not appreciate nature anymore or something? Is that what I should get out of that?
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive
All right,
will
another
continue.
first down for
It's a
New
first
Orleans.
down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts.
A lot of
but don't
diving
give this
catches in
guy
here
one
for New
just yet. He
Orleans.
may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
He just needs chocolate and a box of
Back-to-back
tissue.
good
What the
plays
hell?
have him on the move on first down.
Damn, Brandon Gaudin.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, he's got time. Uh-oh. Could be a broken play. Oh, thrown away.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Looks like Philly, New Orleans. What?
And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, it definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't
Like it looks
intentional
like that
grounding.
game?
I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
I need to trim my beard,
Spoken like
man.
a true
I trim it every
defensive
week.
back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
Brees
All right, another
leads this
run
one
here.
with
Oh,
Kamara.
stuff. Kamara
And
gets stuff.
forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a
Slow
yard, and it'll
safe
set
start.
up third
Okay,
down.
Julio Baker, even the bad
And
commentator
that
young
played to
enough
his
to be
resume real
grandson.
because he
What?
went to the Pro
No.
Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration,
No.
and throw people for losses.
These guys are not that young. They're definitely not younger than me. So I don't know what you're talking about, Alanitis.
And on third down, a nickel formation.
Who was singing at halftime, Mr. Kitty or Peyton? Mr. Kitty. No, Kitty. That's my pop, Kitty.
Working from the gun. It's
going
Brees.
deep. Oh my gosh, wide open over the middle. Damn. What is that? Like a, oh, that was, I don't know, like a little in route kind of, a short post or something.
A good pickup
He just
there,
ran under the
22.
coverage basically.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind.
You're 38. He's 32. Wait, who's 32?
He used to laugh back in
Bra
the day when they
no,
were guys like
no,
him,
no,
crafty
no, no, no,
veterans.
no, no,
You get
no,
up in
no,
your
no.
30s,
There's-
you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position.
There's
you're
no
doing
way
something
these guys
right.
are younger
Just
than
remember
me.
this: when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run
Brandon and
anymore.
Charles are
Now
not
he
younger
understands
than
a little
me.
bit better.
Michael Thomas is almost as good as Des
First
Bryant. I
opportunity
mean,
upcoming in
would
the
you
red
really
zone
consider
for
Des
the
Bryant really
Saints.
that good?
First and 10 at the 19.
Is that really a? Would you really want to make that comparison? I don't think I would. Especially now. Like, remember, Des Bryant's the one with the torn Achilles.
And he'll get this down
So
over
is
to
Michael
the
Thomas going to
18.
tear his Achilles? Now he can be
Credited
just
with
as
a
good
1-yard gain
as
there
Des
to make it
Bryant.
second and 9.
Or Des Bryant can catch
Another
balls,
scouting
man.
report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye
All right,
discipline
we're
to be
moving
an
on
elite
to the
linebacker.
second
What that
quarter
means
now,
is
guys.
his
So
ability
one
to
quarter in the
read,
books.
react, and make a play.
The Rams with a
But on
3-point
that
lead
one,
after all that.
He looked like one of those guys.
Late to the party here. What are your picks for this weekend? I mean, I don't have picks. I just have who I'd like to win. So at this point, I guess it's definitely not New England. So definitely I'd
The
want
NFL on
Kansas
EA
City to
Sports
go.
is presented by Snickers.
And
you're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
I don't know. I mean, I
With
guess maybe
Charles
the
Davis,
Rams.
I'm Brandon
But we
Gaudin.
already
It's
saw
Saints
that one. Now,
football
granted,
to
the
begin
Rams lost
quarter
that
number
one,
two.
if I remember
They've got
right.
a
So
second and 9
as
to
long as
start
Kansas City
things
could do
out.
it again, then sure. I wouldn't. Kansas City's probably the only one at this point that I want to win. Everyone else, they can go suck on a sour grape. Brady, Brees, Super Bowl and 8. No. I don't want the Patriots to have any chance to win a Super Bowl.
To throw, it's Brees.
A slant route. Gee,
That's
easy
going to be
first down
caught
there.
at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 13 yards on his
Well, then
first
fine,
catch.
Camden.
Shoots
I
a
think
first
the
down
Chiefs
as
would beat
well.
them.
And when you're playing a
second time
quarterback with some
around.
experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that
My
play
head
for him,
feels so stuffy.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't
Oh,
think
my
so
throat
either.
I
so
think he
sore.
had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
All right, Brees back to pass. Look and throws. Wow, right over the middle. Benjamin Watson. He's had the same number like forever.
Benjamin Watson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often
Pat Saints is
results
probably
in
the most viewed
touchdowns.
game. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Charles Davis is 54. I was gonna say, dude, these guys are definitely over than me. All right, the extra point is good, so the Saints take the lead. With Kansas City, well, I mean, yeah, it certainly helps that they'll be in Kansas City this time, so that should give them a big boost. The last couple times I remember Kansas City playing New England, they were all in New England, so it'll be interesting to see how things look once the tables have turned. Man, that was some Kraft cheese. Wow. Okay. What was the Kraft cheese? The guy being open in the center of the field like that?
Lutz now to kick this one away.
All right. Let's see what Los Angeles, they got obviously the whole
This is
quarter.
taken at his 4.
3-day weekend. Why 3-day? Oh, because you guys get MLK Day off.
The 24-yard line.
Yeah, we used to have holidays like that at work, but because of the fact that we
Rams
work with
take the
banks,
field
and
again
banks
here
are
on
usually open
offense.
on those
Last week we
holidays
touched on it a bit
nowadays.
earlier, but defeating Dallas to
Or
stay alive in the playoffs, they really handled
our
Dallas. And you said
contractors are
that you thought they did a
open
nice
those
job
days.
of taking
People
some of the
need to be
pressure
there,
off
so.
Goff and giving it to the running game.
And when you think back
Although
to
what's
those
weird is I
Rams
think the
teams in
parent
St.
company,
Louis, the so-called greatest
the
teams
parent
on turf,
company that owns
they
our
threw the heck
company,
out of the football.
they, I
But in
believe,
this
have those
running
days
game
off.
against
They do
Dallas, they
observe
put up
the
459
bank
total
holidays,
yards,
or what's
only
traditionally known as the
186
bank
of those
holidays.
from the right arm of Jared Goff. That's a
And they have
franchise
those days
playoff
off,
record.
which
Let's see
is
if
so
they can
weird.
follow that
But our
same
company, a
formula
subsidiary,
in the NFC Championship
doesn't.
game.
All right,
in
play
New
action
Orleans.
from Goff. Oh, what a catch! What a pass! Damn, dude, that was like an over the.
In St. Louis.
I don't even know how I caught that though.
28 yards.
Donovan took a heroin break. What the hell? How the hell did he even catch that? That was like over the shoulder. Like he wasn't even looking for the ball. Oh, I guess he was. Okay. Wow. Okay, he just kind of guided it in there. The Miami Miracle didn't happen. The Chiefs would be going to New England. Sucks for the Pat. No, I mean, it doesn't suck for the Pats. It's fine. That's what they get, man. Finally, they got screwed. You know what? They decided to put Gronk on the field and have his big butt try to tackle, and he tripped over his own feet trying to make a play.
Goff
You
turns and
Gronk,
gives
you
to
tackled,
Gurley.
you missed tackle.
Good move by
Oh, look at Gurley.
And
Oh,
he gets us inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15
Gronk, you
yards.
missed tackle, me trip over
This
Wags.
stage of the game, the run
Donovan,
pass
I know that
numbers are a
was.
little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the
What are you
air.
guys talking
But
about,
in a
man?
sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, so Los Angeles is in New Orleans territory. A play
with
action.
Gurley. Now gone.
Looking medium, caught,
Working the
first
middle here.
down,
That's complete to
15
Everett,
yards
the
or
tight
so.
end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
The goal
19,
for any
fine.
offense versus his own
Fine.
defense, find the holes
15,
where guys
19,
are
what's
available
4 yards?
and
Just
put
kidding.
the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
About to unbox some cards. Hope I get a Sid Vicious boot patch. Oh god, dude, please. Stop lying.
They'll run it now out
All
of
right,
the gun.
run. Oh
He
wow.
takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Both of these teams beat the Vikings this year, but lost to the Vikings last year.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again,
Oh
they showed
gosh,
passing
it's Sam.
formation,
Sam, aren't you
showing
the space
shotgun, and
shuttles
they
guy
ran
or
out of it.
whatever?
That's a nice play
Isn't
by
that
them
who you were?
defensively, though, to hold it
I
to a
don't know.
short
Maybe I'm
game.
remembering incorrectly, but I swear you were the space shuttle guy or whatever.
Now Goff will hand this
Oh
one
look!
to Gurley.
Oh, why did you cut,
And
bro?
he's
You
gonna
had the
fight his
first down.
way
Just
forward
run
here
straight.
for
You could have probably got a
Miami's
touchdown.
5
I don't
yards
understand.
on the
Where's the
pickup, and they're
BCV
gonna
in
have a
this
3rd
game?
down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very
You took a
happy.
trip to space. Oh. Wow, man, you're only like
Rams on
40 minutes
3rd
late.
down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus
Only.
far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
All right, so 3rd and short. Will Los Angeles be forced to kick another field goal, or will they get
Back
this
to
first or a
throw.
touchdown? Oh, Goff looking. Up. Goff throws it away.
Probably the wise decision there. No one open. He
Damn,
just
no one
throws
came
it
open.
away.
They had like 20
And
guys
that
back in
keeps the
coverage
field
there.
goal on the
A
table
fight.
as it's 4th down.
Eli
These
Apple.
guys had to settle for a field goal their last
Eli
time,
Apple.
moving
Remember,
the ball
Eli
down
Apple
the
played
field.
for the Giants earlier this
They
year
may have
until
to
the
do it
Giants
again on
traded him
this
to New
drive. That could be
Orleans.
frustrating.
Yeah,
Remember
I
that?
don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get
Former
3 last
OSU
time.
product.
3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
Apparently doing something good for New Orleans. And the field goal is up, and it
And
is
Zerline's
good.
kick
So
is
a 1
good.
point game
And
now
they'll get
between
it
the two
back within a
teams.
point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
How low are simulations and penalties? Don't watch them that often. I mean, it's kind of meh. I mean, it's sometimes it gets a little carried away, but did I see your reason? You were second. What? You were signing up for Saturday.
And for the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, for SAT and ACT.
And here's Lewis.
Wow, I never said any of those things, man. I knew how stupid I was. I didn't have to take that to tell me how stupid I was. Make me feel worse.
Well, New Orleans comes
oh no, Donovan, I'll stay.
I stay. Motivation tactic that Sean Payton used last week before the Philly game.
Maybe you should sell your card collection and go to a CBJ game. What the hell? What do you mean sell my card collection? I can go to a Blue Jackets game without selling my card collection, dude.
$225,000 in cash. That's approximately the winner's share of what you would get for winning the Super Bowl. To let those guys know this is what you're playing for. You're playing for the trophy, which is forever, and the cash, which everyone likes for right now. But it reminds me, back in the day, when the Super Bowl champion got $15,000.
All right, so Brees get the ball back.
For winning it, the loser
throws it. Oh my gosh, that's a feed of the receiver.
Blank check up in the New York Jets locker room. What said, paid to the order of New York Jets.
You love your card collection? What kind of cards you got?
That motivational tactic, it's been around for a while.
And the Saints will stay home for the NFC Championship. And you told me last week that atmosphere was unbelievable.
It was absolutely off the wall.
I've got an autographed Darren McFadden rookie card.
Didn't come off.
I wonder how much that's worth. Probably like 10 cents.
Brees again here on second.
Oh my gosh! I thought that was gonna. I thought he was gonna jump that route, dude. Ooh, that's Peters right there. That's the match. Oh no, it's not. I thought it said 22. Yeah, I thought it said 22.
One-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness. There's a premium for all of that now.
The Saints on third down. They've been
you can also buy. Well, yeah, you could, but I mean, that's not as special to buy one to find one. Oh, 3rd and 3, he was short by like half a yard.
Give him 2 yards.
4th down and 1.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark
if Chiefs and Rams win, my teacher will give the class.
Understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
What is it with your teacher trying to give away free points based on football games? Like your teacher, tell your teacher, say, I don't believe in gambling, so you should just give me 100 anyways. Say gambling is against my religion.
He'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
It's in the Bible. All right. Oh, what a punt! Damn, down to the 2, the 1 just about 2. Damn.
Teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I mean, it depends. I mean,
time for us to spotlight CJ Anderson.
4th and 1 in your own territory, this early in the game. I mean, I don't know, maybe, but
time, Charles, what gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball
Harrison Bader,
times
who the hell is
in order
that?
to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. From the end zone.
Oh my gosh, he almost ran through the back. Don't run through the back. Oh, he's heaving it. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Where's the flag, ref? Where's the flag? You have the pass to win, so you class it to 0. Wow, Mike. Well, remember, it only takes for one of them to win. So, you know, the other, one of them to, you know, one of those predictions not to end up right, and you know, you lose. So they don't really both need to.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a
but forget the Pats, dude. Pats can suck a big fat juicy lemon.
Back to throw
what are you doing? Why are they doing all this weird shit? Oh, caught it for the 1st. Wow. Well, that was good. Gave him some breathing room.
And he's brought down, but not before
We're not
they
going to
get
get
it
a zero.
across the 20-yard line. Third catch of this first
shots
half
fired,
for
says
him, and this
Amon.
one is a first down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole.
So much anger
make the
towards them,
catch.
Baker
Now
not
they can
healthy.
breathe a little
It's
easier,
healthy,
some room to
actually.
operate as
It's
they
healthy
got it
for me.
first
It
and
gives me a
10 now
lose
out
valve.
past the 20.
All right, so Goff back to
Now a
pass.
first
Let's see
down
what
throw.
can Rams do in this possession. They're only rushing 3. They have so many people in cover. You see that? They've got a spy for some reason on. I don't know why you'd have a spy on freaking Jared Goff. It's not like he's running that
I
much.
can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop,
I mean, that's
it in the
crazy
middle
though.
of
If
the field,
someone, could you imagine,
bad
Amon, if
things
someone
usually
was
happen.
like,
It takes a strong arm guy.
if someone was like on the verge of like getting an A, you know, I mean, 100 to get another extra thing where it's like 100 out of 100, like to get an A, like that would that could be enough to possibly bump someone's grade up.
Goff now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
I have no idea, Sam. You have to go. You have to go check them out,
Again,
dude.
Goff.
Goff throwing. Oh my gosh,
Going
he
right
jumped.
side here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the
Got like
45.
6 or 7
They'll spot
yards.
it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah,
And if
we
you
always
don't
talk
use the
about finding
restrooms, they'll
soft
give you
spot
5.
in the
That's
zone.
kind
What's the
of that's
key
kind
to
of
doing that?
trash.
How do you do it?
You have to read what the
Though,
coverage
I mean,
is it too deep?
You
Is it
shouldn't have
3
to do
deep?
that.
Because
They
then
didn't have
you know
that
where
crap
the
in school.
linebackers
Like,
are
you just
going
don't
to
go
drop,
during
what
class.
spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the
Oh,
exact
caught.
same
Got
thing,
the
and they
first.
put the ball right on you.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's kind of like,
First
you
down,
know,
LA.
kind of like
Goff
bribery in a
finding
way.
Higby.
That
But
was
it's
a
like you
route
should
run
just
not
not go
with
during class. I
dexterity,
mean,
but with intelligence.
you shouldn't have to be bribed.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the
You can
quarterback
go from
saw him,
85 to a
and was able to
90.
make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Wait, 5 whole points? What the hell? What? Are you sure? I feel like a 5 out of 5,
in
basically.
Saints
You know, like
territory now. Here's
you got
first
an A
and
on
10
something, but I
at
don't
the
think that shouldn't be enough to
47.
raise you by 5, like actual percentage points. That'd be insane.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff.
Oh, wide open
Wide open receiver complete.
to the
And
19.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside
Last year you
the
passed with
20.
101.
He
Dude,
got
you're such a
29
goody
yards that
two-shoes,
time.
dude. Come on.
So on that play,
you
defense was in the
butthead.
zone.
Are
They
you
ran
like
a
Luke?
crossing route
Oh, you're the one.
offensively,
You're the
but
one
the
who
defense,
screws up
you
the
gotta be
curve
good
for
with
everyone.
communication, don't
For all
you?
the
You certainly
kids who
do,
don't know how
but
to
it's
pass
not
test
something
well.
that is really evident when you watch it on the screen.
That crowd is very
But
quiet to say
everyone's
it's in New
talking,
Orleans.
communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from
That's
chasing
the web design
receivers
class.
because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one,
Alan
you
Ayers
gotta let
and
your guy
Donald, what are
know
you-
they got a
you guys are
completion
so
there.
weird.
But I
What are
like
you
the
even
discipline
going
they
back and
showed to
forth about?
stay in their
Grandma
proper
doing
areas
drugs
and then
all
make the
sorts of crazy
tackle.
crap. Oh, a
Now
false start.
whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
My
Ooh,
friend had a
moving from his tight end
600%. Yeah,
spot
okay.
there.
Do you think that
I'm sure
perhaps
not really.
the play call was for him?
Still first down.
Never can. It's never gonna happen, dude.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Unlimited extra credit. I guess, but
They'll
why the
fake
hell
the
would anyone
give.
do
Now
that?
Goff.
Goff back to pass on the play action. Could be a broken play here. Oh, I don't know what that was.
Incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it
I
to
don't know what
his
to say,
back.
Cam. I plan on trying to re-record
So he'll come up after
my
the
series that I did and
incompletion
break
for
it up in
second down.
a lot smaller chunks, but
Goff throwing again.
whoa, what the
He
hell?
tried to leave it
Oh,
underneath,
man.
nearly got
Jared Goff
picked.
did not like that false
They'll
start.
be
He's a
lucky to
little
have that
pissed.
one back. Third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
Why are you? What's the question?
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
A third field goal of the first half.
You know, I wouldn't say that but I also wouldn't. I wouldn't say that just because you go to the military, though, that you would be smart.
Third and long. It's gone.
What the hell are you
Dumps it
doing?
off to Gurley.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get the first. Damn, on 3rd and long, and he just came up short. So another field goal here for Los Angeles. It looks like. You said re-record the streams you made.
He's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is.
A couple of years ago.
Their confidence.
No.
And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's going to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
But, you know, I know of, like I said, there was a friend of mine, which I'm not even sure if he's technically a friend anymore, but he's, he's like an Army Reserve guy or whatever. He was in the Army.
So
he's like in the reserve or some crap like that. And he's, well, at least when it comes to politics, he's complete, like, just retard. All right, the kick is up, and it is good. So Los Angeles takes the lead now after...
Well, the drive
since like the first quarter,
their own goalpost all the way back at the 2.
Up by 2 now, so it's a 1 possession game.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really
it feels like a while since someone subbed. No, it's not true.
And give themselves a little bit of room to help out their
We've got
defense.
some more subs recently.
Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
And we don't necessarily have we don't do too well anymore with like sub trains, so to speak. But again, I think it's, I don't know what to say, man, about that. I don't know what to say.
After the
How do I
main
feel
field goal,
about Jimmy
Zerline back out there now to send this one away. And here's Lewis. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Another 24-hour stream eventually, but
Now we'll
those
see
2
what Michael
24-hour streams, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, I mean they never.
With them losing here in the second
the video just never got published. I mean they were. I think they were like indefinitely still processing. And then I think eventually they just go to failed.
Maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly.
The only way I can do a true 24-hour stream is.
Or maybe just flip some.
The only way I could possibly like upload it is if I recorded it locally while I was streaming. Like I've done that sometimes. But if I'm recording it while I'm streaming, then I can upload it manually later, like split it into segments and upload it later. Oh man, they almost had him. Throws it across his body, caught, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Couldn't keep his feet in.
I kind of like that community is small because it's usually drawing across. No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess, but I like, you know, I like it when we have a lot more people here, though. That's always nice. Like there was a time where it seemed like every time we start up, we'd have like 30 people here.
Where you could get a piece of $190,000.
And then, you know, we haven't been there for a little bit now. But again, like I stopped when we started, so anytime I go on vacation and stuff like that, it seems like you lose momentum because then people are like, oh, he's gone for a week, so oh well, and then you're kind of relying on people to remain faithful and come back.
Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Is it okay if you leave and come back later? I guess. I mean, it's up to you.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees.
Throwing deep. Boom! Nice defensive play there. Got the fingertips on it. 4th down and 8. So New Orleans is going to have to punt here. So good defensive stand there by Los Angeles.
How about the execution of that
up by 2
right
points.
There. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
It looked like he had just leaped up to tip it, but there he was going for the pick instead of the swat.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans.
All right, here's the punt.
And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
And, wow, you should have just fair caught that. Damn.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
What's
and
up,
the Rams will go on offense
How's it
here
going, dude?
with a 1st and 10.
Neck and neck.
Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now.
So
he's
Gurley
over
at
40 yards
just
here in the second
about
quarter, been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
just over 5 yards per
He's definitely
carry.
been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's
Not
getting
bad.
done here, because anytime you're on
If
a
you're
pace that's going to approach 100
Los
yards,
Angeles, you certainly would like
you've
to
really
see
done some
that.
damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Man, I'm going to make some tea. Actually, maybe I'll just go down at halftime. I think it can last 4
at their own
minutes.
20-yard line.
I need some tea for my throat, though. My throat is like bothering me.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Damn,
and the
1 yard,
window closes
2.
quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow
Pop
it up
another bottle of your
because when they're
champagne. I don't,
open,
dude. I don't have any
those
more
big
champagne.
defensive
I need to
linemen
get some
will take
more.
the bait and move
That champagne is so
laterally
good, though.
and
But it's been
open
on
up a
sale
crease that
too.
they
That's
can
the
run
other
through.
thing.
Didn't happen on that play.
As that bottle that I show you guys on stream, like that's been on sale for like $10 ever since like New Year's. Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Under 4 to
or the
go
week of
now
New
as the
Year's.
clock runs and they come up
So
on
that's the only
2nd
reason why I
down.
got it. Because otherwise it's like 15, maybe $20 per bottle or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's the only reason why I was getting
Here's
it.
Goff now on 2nd down.
It's so good. Why are you throwing these
To
short
the sideline,
passes,
and wow,
man?
what a catch there. He doesn't get
It's
a
on
lot,
sale
but he
because
was
it's
able
about
to
to
get the
expire.
feed down
No.
complete. That's
And really,
hurting
alcohol
Foley.
like that
A couple
doesn't
that brings up
expire.
3rd down.
It just
Partner,
gets
I think that's
gets
a
more
great example
fermented.
that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
I'm pretty sure
So even
champagne
though he
doesn't go
caught
bad.
it,
I'm
couldn't
gonna
turn it
assume
into
that,
much more.
especially because
The
it's
Rams on
carbonated, too,
3rd
like
down.
alcohol.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Goff back to pass,
Here's
throws it.
Goff.
Oh, the
Incomplete.
defender
The
got in
contact
there
made
and
the ball roam
whipped
free.
that
Brings
out.
up 4th down.
The beauty of
to
being able
cause
to
a
play zone
4th down.
defense, when you can
So
sit
Los
back
Angeles is gonna have to punt here.
and
So
see
2
the ball
back-to-back
coming
3 and
out of
outs.
the quarterback's hands. Guess
Yeah,
what?
something
Creates a
sweet
lot of
will get a
confusion.
bit
Kind of
sour
muddle
with time.
in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. As he'll kick
Sounds
it away
like
for the second
sounds like
time.
people in general. Actually, is that like was that like
And this will be taken at the
some
13.
type of?
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0.
I want to say metaphor, but I'm not sure if that's the right word for that. I want to say it is, though. Maybe a metaphor for
Our
life.
game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the
I
other
think that's
team.
the correct usage of
Right
that
now,
word,
what you're looking
from
for
what I recall.
is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking
figure of
right now.
speech.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
be seeking
exactly.
to gain
There you
that
go.
advantage here on this
That
drive.
is-
So
it's a
Brees
metaphor
gonna lead
for
the
life,
Saints
man.
up here 1st and 10
How about that?
at their own
Genius.
22. They
Genius.
begin on the ground with
Oh,
Kamara.
fumble! He
lost the football.
got knocked the
And the Rams have got
fudge
it
out,
away. And his
dude.
guys are going to get the football at the 23.
That hit though, son.
The psychology of the game.
Kamara just got knocked the fudge out. Look at this. Bah! Let's see it again. Come on, from another angle. Here it is. Here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh my God, he's dead. They need to put Kamara needs to go in a concussion protocols, boys.
Opportunistic by the
All that doesn't
defense.
expire, y'all.
And our
There's
attention
champagne and
shifts to
wines
Todd
can sit for like 80
Gurley.
years.
And he's
That's
well
what I'm
on his
saying.
way
I
to
know
a
it doesn't
100-yard
expire.
game.
I'm
He's
just-
already more than
Kamara
halfway
pre-half
there. We're only in the
fumble.
second quarter.
That was his halftime celebration. Dude, he just got lit up. Hey, I didn't say anything bad. I said he got lit the fudge up.
And how many yards they've accumulated.
That was like the clothesline from hell almost. That was like Lex
He's been
Luger's
working well
forearm,
towards 100
the deadly
here.
forearm, the forearm from hell. That would just like knock wrestlers out. Remember that? For anyone who watches wrestling. So it looks like a lot of people on this channel do not like to watch wrestling. All right, Goff back to pass. Looking. Oh, down goes Goff. Down goes Goff. Looks like people's elbow. I mean, not really, because he has to be laying down for that to be, you know, like legit people's
You have to have your
elbow.
offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you
Kamara just
hold
got
them
a
and give
can
up
of
a
whoop
sack,
ass.
you're really almost
Yeah.
discrediting their work.
Boom, tough acting to Nacton. Boom! What's up, Jeff? The 5-star. That okay, guys, come on. It involved his elbow or arm to the face. The closest move to that was like Lex Luger's forearm that he used to do that, like, you know, quote unquote, knock people out. It was like, remember, it was like illegal. What's up? Oh my God, Goff, what are you doing? He almost threw a pick.
The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds.
What are you doing? Now another 3rd and long. What are you doing your team here? You're screwing your team, Goff.
No, not at all.
Come on, Broski.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
My head is feels so stuffy right now. Oh, you don't even know. Goff back to pass. Oh my gosh, down goes Goff, down goes Goff. That may have been enough to move him out of field goal range. Wow, dude, like he got sacked twice on this. What's going on with the offenses now here? First 2 3-and-outs, back-to-back 3-and-outs. Then Kamara fumbles. Then Goff gets sacked twice, basically, and then an incompletion. Like, the offenses are struggling now. So this is going to reach the 2-minute warning here.
So out comes the field goal team once more. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Was the closest thing to Gordon Hayward's injury Sid Vicious?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report.
Man, what is your obsession with this Sid Vicious?
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2-minute drill.
You got some real mental problems, I think, Mike, that only Caitlyn Jenner can help you figure out.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy
Oh
man,
man, long field goal here.
And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a
53-yard
attempt.
50, that's not too bad. Oh, I knew it. I knew the cheese. I sensed that it was coming. I sensed the cheese was coming. Didn't I say no cheese? No cheese? The really long field goals, it always seems like they get they take their time. They took their good old time trying to get that field goal up in this mug.
Pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So
dude, Madden, what are you doing, son? How are you going to cheese the Rams?
Gives them a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
I know you like wrestling. I did growing up too, just messing around. Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, I put a poll up on the channel about who liked the Royal Rumble video, and then one of the options was I don't even like wrestling or whatever, and like it was like 56% of people saying I don't even like wrestling. It's like, dude, like, I should have never made a wrestling video if no one on the channel even wants to see it.
It's Brees.
Brees back to pass, throws it. Wow. Oh my God, wide open over the middle. Changes the field.
Inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You liked it? Man, those things are, that thing took forever to make though, man.
Because no matter what,
that video took forever to make.
And I think that right there, he knew right away.
You know, I still want to do 2 more before the Royal Rumble, but that's going to be tough. I may need to take some days off of streaming next week just to be able to finish it, because it takes hours upon hours upon hours to put those things together. To go get the screenshots from the Rumbles and stuff like that, and really watch the Rumbles and know what that'll happen.
And that's what he did.
All right, Brees back to pass, throws a little slant route.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's able to get
you just watched it in the late 90s, early
2000s.
Just 27. Wow.
There on the first down completion.
As you got older, you lost interest. Yeah, I mean, that's about the same for me, man. Like, I used to, like, literally, I would, like, almost, like, religiously watch Friday Night SmackDown, like, every single weekend, man. And I would even have, like, friends over sometimes and we'd watch it together. Like, I love watching, like, SmackDown. But that was when SmackDown was really good. Then they started letting it slip away, and then I just stopped watching altogether. I didn't like Raw for whatever reason. Like, maybe it's the underdog in me or something. The underdog that I like to go with the underdogs. But I felt like SmackDown had better wrestlers back at the time. That was when you had The Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Batista, JBL, Kurt Angle. I mean, you had all those guys on SmackDown. SmackDown was freaking loaded. That was back when SmackDown was competitive with Raw, and then they just kind of bled everyone over to Raw, and then kind of sort of combined the shows, and SmackDown became trash, and they just, I mean, I don't know what the hell happened. Then they put Heidenreich on SmackDown. that was the beginning of the end. It was like once you got moved to SmackDown, you knew like your career was over. Just about. Like that kind of seemed like how it went.
Brees to throw again.
Oh my gosh, how was that not a pick? Yeah, like two guys that could have picked that.
Ben Watson was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter.
British Bulldog, Bret Hart.
Change things.
All right, so 2nd and 10.
To the air on second down.
Brees running around, throws it, caught. Oh, they got tackled in bounds. They're going to call another timeout. So 3rd down in like 8 or maybe 7. Okay.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, when they used to have the original Road Warriors, not like, remember, because they did that whole, oh no, it was Legion of Doom. That was who it is, Legion of Doom. I don't, like, is that what you mean by Road Warriors? I'm assuming so. But they had Legion of Doom, the original Legion of Doom, not that freaking whack, freaking Legion of Doom 2000 crap where they had like fake Hawk and fake Animal or whoever the hell their names were.
2 for 5 to this point.
That was dumb. The original Hawk and Animal Legion of Doom was good. And remember they tried to recreate Legion of Doom with Heidenreich? Oh my god, like
now Brees again.
WWE lost their damn mind. Oh my. Oh, he caught it, touchdown.
Benjamin Watson.
Benjamin Watson with his 2nd touchdown reception of the day.
And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
So Rams still have 3 timeouts. I mean, that should be enough time to drive down and get a field goal maybe, but we'll see what Los Angeles tries to do.
But a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Craft juice, yeah. And the extra point is good. So still a 1-possession game. Yeah.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
It all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
All right, so 33 seconds left, 3 timeouts. You know, if they come out with a passing play, you know they're going to be aggressive. If they run it, then you know they're just going to run it down.
There now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you
oh yeah, Rikishi stink face.
Get him out in open space.
Obviously, these wrestlers had to pay for him for his faces. I mean, I would hate to be one of those people on the receiving end of that thing, man. That would have been nasty as crap.
Now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles.
Oh, they're definitely running this.
He's having that kind of game.
Look at that.
Might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here? They'll try and start the
See, now if they would have got a huge run out of that, then that would have been awesome.
Close to the 25-yard line.
Pink eye guarantee the next morning. Oh, okay.
Well, they had that one sniffed out.
All right, so this guy who just came in and
Stopped
asked
that
people
one
to
for a
sub to
short
him,
game.
guess what? No one saw
What makes a
anything that
good
you said,
run blitz?
dude,
A good
and you
run
just got
blitz.
banned.
The ability to
So
stay on task.
I hope it was
to
worth it,
follow
bro.
your assignment,
But no one
go
wants
to
to
the
sub
gap
to
you're
your
supposed to
trash-ass
cover,
channel
and not be deterred by anything else.
with the whole like one sub.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
A little draw.
And he's going to be taken
Wow,
down
okay.
here as that will lead
All right, so
us
we've
to
reached the half,
end
guys.
of the first half of play.
14-9, New Orleans
So it's
leads
halftime here
going
in
into the
New
third
Orleans,
quarter.
where
I'm
the
going to step
Saints
away
out
for a
in
minute,
front.
guys, while
As
they
we
do their
send you on
thing and
over
start
to
the
Orlando
that was
for
PewDiePie. No, it
Jonathan
wasn't.
Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away,
No,
Coach.
but I'm gonna step away and get some
All right,
tea
Brandon,
for my
thanks very
throat.
much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon God.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here's Lewis. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, Brees. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now Brees throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Brees to throw on second down. Smith catches left side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brees. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter.
All right,
they
I'm
can
back,
really
guys.
take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room.
Sorry, I decided to
I
get
think
some
we would see up on the
snacks
grease boards. Stop them defensively, get
well.
the ball back for the offense,
Or a
and let's
snack,
go
I should
downfield
say.
and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's
Damn,
going to
I'm on
happen. But the first
242
part went to
hours, son.
perfection.
Jeez.
Did exactly what they wanted.
That's insane.
Now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can
You're
get
a
the latter
committed guy.
50%. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Goff now looks to throw.
Goff throwing. Oh my gosh, that could have been going the other way so easily. Ooh, that was close.
With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league.
Yeah, I
real
didn't
quick.
see what happened in the last drive. I
Head
just.
coaching vacancies. There were 8
What time do I usually dinner?
Those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces.
I mean,
some new
usually it
places.
would be
Bruce
around
Arians
like
in Tampa Bay,
7 or
Adam
something.
Gase staying in the AFC East,
Try
jumping
to.
from Miami to the Jets. And how about some of the new fellas?
Yeah, how about Cliff Kingsbury? He went to USC.
But usually,
to be
but see
the
that
offensive
usually when I
coordinator
stream though,
after
it
losing
like
his
gets
job at
later.
Texas Tech.
So
Ends up being the head coach
oh
of the
my
Arizona
gosh, he
Cardinals.
had it, but then
Freddie
got
Kitchens
popped
gets
out.
the job in Cleveland. This is a
When I wasn't
promotion.
streaming, I could eat earlier.
Fangio finally getting his shot
But
to be
it's
a
hard to
head
eat
coach.
when
He's
you're
going to
streaming because
Denver.
then I have to try to eat
And
before I
Matt LaFleur,
stream.
He's going to work with Aaron Rodgers and
And
Green
then if I
Bay.
don't,
That
then I have to
leaves
wait
us
till
with
after
two
I
remaining
stream.
spots. Cincinnati
Or try
and
to eat
Miami
during
still
stream, which is kind
searching.
of rude sometimes.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, back to pass. Caught on 3rd down and 10. Oh my gosh, gets
And
blasted,
works
but
it
he got the
across
first
25
finally.
before being tackled. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it. For
That
these
almost looked like Brandon Cooks in the Super
situations.
Bowl
First down.
last
And they
year.
build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Remember that? We got knocked the F out.
False start's going to push him back, but these
Oh my
days, how
God.
hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard.
Why are they
Brandon.
committing
You've
so
got
many
defensive
penalties?
linemen flinching, trying
Are
to
the
draw
Rams
you
really this
offside.
bad
You
with
get the
offensive
loud
penalties?
crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all,
Still
these
first
guys
down.
just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Goff's like, come on, you bum. Stop shooting us in the foot.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
That feels good. Hot tea. There's nothing better than hot tea when your throat's sore.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
Oh,
And
man, he tried to make a move but couldn't do it.
4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine
Where are those
line,
ranch
isn't
crackers
it?
at?
Because sometimes, if you've got success,
I'm almost out of them, man.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
I'm actually eating some Triscuits and cheese right now. So I usually buy like we usually buy the small blocks of cheese, and I cut that up into little squares and
13.
put them on Triscuits. So good.
Out of the gun.
Oh God! Oh, he fumbled!
Here he lost the football. The Saints say they.
Oh my gosh! Down goes Goff. Down goes Goff when he fumbled the ball. Turnover.
Well, that's a down and distance.
Velveeta. Oh hell no! Velveeta no, dude. That's something nasty.
Third and long, and you just know
Not for like cutting up and eating raw.
Sometimes
Like Velveeta, you buy the milk, but it's Kraft
I mean,
cheese.
he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there.
Yeah, I don't like
Drew
spicy
Brees
food. My stomach can't
getting ready to
handle
go
that.
again
So.
on offense. And do you think he personally is
definitely
evaluating
don't
his
do
game so far?
jalapenos
He was pretty good in the
if I
first
can
half,
avoid
been
it.
good so far here
I
in
can
the
do
third
maybe
quarter.
like
Gotta
some like
it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics.
I can eat
Not
some like
trying
good
to set the
nachos like
world
with
on
certain
fire
like
in terms of stats.
maybe the way
almost
it's
like you're driving.
fixed
Hands at 10 and 2,
or whatever,
and
but
look for anything out there,
usually not.
Watching for trouble on the road and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. Let's see if he can drive the bus here again on this drive.
We're waiting.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brees. And a quick
Wow.
throw here that's
He lost 2
complete.
yards on
It's
the
a loss
bootleg
of 2
or play
there,
action
bringing up
pass
2nd down.
for
If you're a
chili.
selfish
You know what? I need
player
to make
and
chili
you're
actually. I
throwing
haven't
the
had chili in a
ball, you're cool
while.
with the completion. Maybe not so
I
cool
should
with
buy
the
stuff for
yardage
chili.
loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went
This
backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for
That
them,
sounds really
right?
good,
Able to
actually.
figure it out, sniff it
Maybe I'll
out,
make that on
and finish
Sunday
it
or
off.
something. Ooh, actually, you know what?
Second
That
and
may be a
12
bad
after the
idea because
first
when I go
down
to
pass
work,
play went
if I go to
backwards
work
for
on
2
Monday, I'm
yards.
gonna have like the fart so bad. That probably wouldn't be a good
Shotgun
idea.
now for Brees.
Brees back to pat. What the hell was
That's
that?
caught. It's Thomas.
The guy just gave
And
up.
he'll be brought down this time
What was that? The
at
defender just gave
5-yard
up before he
line.
even threw the ball.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads
What's
to
poo?
3rd down.
What?
The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They
Right,
need
they're
just
down
a
and
yard
one.
here.
Can,
It's 3rd and 1. Thomas, the
up,
low
cool
receiver
man?
left.
Throws it, caught.
Brees.
Oh my God, he got the
And he's
touchdown.
got it.
Damn.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Why aren't the Rams winning? Because they keep turning the ball over,
Traquan Smith,
getting
a
3 and outs. They
5-yard
can't convert on
touchdown.
3rd and long in
And the
the
Saints take advantage of
in
field
the,
position
on the
on
same side of the
turnover
field for some
to
reason.
cash in for 6. Well, it was
They
3rd
keep-
and
they
1.
keep
I
getting
was
penalties like false
expecting
starts
runs.
for
So
some
much
reason.
For that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive
Usually,
coordinator, you've got 4 downs
because
here.
they
We're gonna go
suck,
for it
huh?
on 4th down
Interesting.
unless there's a
So they're just
disaster
in
on
the
3rd.
the
Go ahead and take a shot if you
championship
want
game
to.
because they
And
suck
he
so bad.
gratefully
Okay.
accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Man, the last time the Saints have been this far wasn't it Bounty Gate? Wasn't that the last time the Saints had been this far in the playoffs? It was Bounty Gate, right? It took for them to be cheat basically, and you know do plot to hurt injured players in order to get that far. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe we shouldn't be surprised that we find out. Maybe we shouldn't be surprised to find out in a year or two that they got some other kind of scheming thing
Lutz
going
now to
on.
kick this one away. This is taken at the 3.
So Sean Payton can get suspended for a year again
the 30-yard line.
For allowing his for allowing such devious
back out there
and
now,
terrible
the Saints
sportsmanship on the field.
Recovered the fumble up on the scoreboard. They've got the momentum.
And that's a confident group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball in the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are locked in and feeling good about how this game is going.
And they're playing free. They're playing loose.
Yeah, and that's a
that
good
ain't
thing.
happening again.
Sometimes it can be a bad thing if you're too free, too loose, and you give up your responsibilities. But not this unit. They are ready to go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Touch or no? Good.
Time to establish
all right, delayed draw. Why did he just run outside? I don't understand that.
As he only gets it to about the 30.
He had a huge gap.
On the first down
he could have gained at least a few more yards, and then he decides to cut around the blocker
I think they've got
and then run into him and get tackled.
In just one big play.
Freaking AI, dude.
Right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd.
Goff back to pass 3rd and 9. Oh my gosh. Down goes Goff. Down goes Goff.
Brought down for a sack. Tyler Jamison. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he fields it cleanly. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw, it's Brees. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Brees now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
There we go. Anthony, I was saying, so where were you, where have you been,
it's a loss of a yard there, and now
where were you when the Saints weren't playing good over the past, like, I don't know, what has it been, 10 years since they've been in the playoffs, basically? 9 years since they've been, like, this far in the playoffs? Where were you before? I don't recall seeing you here before talking too much trash. So just Go back to your corner. In the dark.
Brees now. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I heard the footsteps.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The Saints on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Ready, yellow lady.
Now Brees. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Brees on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Nope. No cheese for you, kitty. What's up, Caleb? How's it going, dude? All right, Brees back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Oh! Damn, such a hard cut.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the
really,
out route. And
Fahad?
what you have to do on that one is the
Really,
receiver's
dude?
got to make sure he
Why
works
you
the
gotta bring his
defender towards the middle of the field to give
illnesses
himself
up into
space
this,
to
bro?
cut to the outside and have that ball delivered
No,
with good
kitty,
timing,
that's my
and they
crap
got it done.
cheese.
That last catch short of the marker
That's a
by
bad
just
kitty.
a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, what's up, Travis? How's it going, dude? How's the job, man?
Now out of the gun.
You pushed him forward for the first, you idiots.
On the stop was
Oh
Aaron
my
Donald.
God.
And this is why
His sexual medical history. Well, yeah. Why you bring up? Why would you bring that up, dude? Like, why are you gonna use that to attack him? That's so mean, Fahad. He's already dealing with issues. You don't need to rub it in. He's clearly already got issues.
The offense on
Obviously, he made some bad. Obviously, he made some bad choices in life.
6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at
He
third
made bad
and a few
choices in
inches.
life. Oh, that was 3rd and inches. Wow.
Brees gonna throw.
Drew Brees, he should have ran it.
Smith. And he's gonna have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
I see 24 therapists a day. Okay, one for every hour. Okay, don't make me
very
cry.
difficult for him in that situation.
They run it again with Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Could we really honestly say that Alvin Kamara has better ball carrier vision than Todd Gurley? How come it seems like every time Todd Gurley runs, he ends up like taking the lane that's the most wide open. He avoids taking the lane that's most wide open and ends up running into like a blocker or something like that. There's some AI randomness going on here. We could definitely. This game sucks. Just restart it.
Brees now on first down.
Oh, what a play! Defensive play. Fun fact: Pod's last video from you was last year's AFC Championship game. What are you talking about?
Been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason
really?
why they have the lead.
How do you know that, though? I thought they don't show who likes the videos, though.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You can see from their channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, they need a better way to show that, I think, so that you just hover over like the lights and then it just shows you.
And a good run as he
you know what I'm saying? Like that would make more sense to me. Especially as a creator, like it would be nice to just see like a quick list. You should be able to just be able to click on it and say show detail. Show me everyone who's liked it.
On first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back
You're
that
all
you can
about
hand
past
it to
Jags.
and put you back in a good situation.
So apparently Crybaby Anthony left. Oh god. Well, it's because I kept telling him to shush. Because I said, you know, where were the Saints fans last year? They weren't.
Another right now. Here
Boom.
it's 3rd and 3.
1 minute late. Don't lie, JJ. You're
From the gun, it's
late.
Brees.
Damn, dude. Rams cannot get off the field, man. On 3rd downs.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the
On 3rd
5.
downs, dude, they cannot get off the field. They just keep getting like easy.
1st and goal. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Brees back to pass. Looking. Oh, down goes Brees. Down goes Brees. Wow. The defense finally did something. I wouldn't get too excited just yet, bro.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't
So
it?
if you come in here and the first thing you say is say my name, then your name's not going to be said.
With pressure, and the
I'm just
defense
telling you
wins,
that.
getting a big sack.
Right off the bat, boy. Right off the bat. It's not how it works, dude. It is not how it works.
Try again on 2nd and goal after going
all right,
backwards to
how
the
we're going to the
12.
4th quarter. I'm not going to snap this in time. Really, JJ, stop. Oh, wow, they did. They snapped it before the quarter. This is like the Eagles play. Except that one actually kind of worked. All right, going to the 4th quarter.
So a little extra time to
I mean, this is kind of tough. I mean, it's not impossible to come back from this, but wow, the Rams got to make a stop here. They can't allow a touchdown. Baker, he's like 8 years old, is he? I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't care. Rules are rules, man, you know?
It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
And not the other Caleb. There's actually another, well, he might still be watching, but there was another Caleb in here, so I could have said his name, but then not really been referring to him. Baker over under 8 years old. Huh? He liked my video. What? Oh my gosh.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Say my name. Oh, what's up, Mike? Hey, Mike. Mike B.
Here's Brees.
Oh my God, in the zone, dude. What is? Dude, these guys are playing too much zone.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees, and the Saints add on. To
These guys are playing too much zone.
You have fun with this one.
I'm 83. Yeah, I'm kind
He's
of old,
been
man.
fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, you know,
And
getting
JJ,
to
what
the
do you
next
mean, like,
level,
rolling
right?
38?
When we see
Like,
people
come
get
on,
into
dude.
the zone. This guy's
You know
in a
that.
master class right now. What a
You knew
performance
that,
he's
I
putting out,
thought.
just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion.
Kansas City's
and
going to
in the
win?
end
I
zone.
sure as hell hope so, dude. Don't say your name? Okay, I won't.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this
Big
a
trick, Nick.
19-point game.
Yeah.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays, and it ends with a
Yeah,
touchdown
remember,
for New Orleans.
Caleb Thapa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, but, you know, be sure to sub, man. Be sure to sub. Turn on those notifications, dudes. Casey might end Pat's D. I mean, they'll be in Kansas City, too, so that's hopefully that'll give them some extra oomph. The sim is our unsubscribed. What are you even saying, Yellow Knightus? That was just like a bunch of words.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
A snow game.
This will be taken in at the
So
one.
not an impossible lead to come back from, but I mean it's
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26.
it's a lot to have happen. Hey, thank you, Caleb, for the sub, dude. Appreciate it very much, man. Thank
so
you.
now here are the Rams as their offense comes back
There's
out.
Mike,
And in the
there's your
last
girl.
go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
There's your girl, Mike.
Inside their own territory, which means
Buckle up,
lose the field
buckaroos.
position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's
Anybody
what
else
they're
dislikes
looking for here.
Dome Stadium? I mean, Dome Stadiums have their purpose. I mean,
Goff will lead
I
the
think they're
Rams up
fine.
here 1st and 10.
especially
at their
for like
own
the combine, you
26.
know. Could you imagine doing the combine outside? It probably wouldn't be a great. Or doing it like in the back of
A
some high
shotgun
school gym.
snap for Goff.
Oh my gosh.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The NFL had no real
Another
snow
wayward
games.
pass.
So
You know, things started out poorly in this game, and
It's your
to be
birthday.
frank,
I
they
don't
just
believe
really
you,
haven't
dude.
gotten much better.
I really
all that
don't. I think
does
you're just making
is
stuff up,
embolden
Caleb,
the
so you get,
secondary.
you know,
They feel good about
so you can get
what's going
attention.
on. They
I
just
think
play
you're too
better
young.
and
You're craving attention, man. Prove it. What is today? Domes are dope.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley.
Oh my God! Wow, his own teammate recovered it. Thank God someone was behind him. That would have been epic fail. Gurley was trying to truck him, and then he almost got stripped.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
You were
it's
born
like
on
baseball.
Guys
Guys
January
down,
18,
people are on
2007.
base,
You don't
scoring
look.
position.
Are you
One
really
guy doesn't
12?
get 'em home, the next guy comes through
I don't
and
know,
picks him
man.
up.
Like,
And avoids the turnover.
I don't believe you. I think you're younger than 12. I think you're more like 7 or 8. He's telling the truth. Well, we don't know that.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
The fan experience is worse, though, outside the dome. Why the heck would you be outside the dome in the winter? Oh my God! That dude just got wrecked, dude. Wow, so 4th down and 1, man. We're down by enough. 18, 19
And
points.
that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That's
They've been very
brutal.
cohesive, knowing each other's moves all
Oh,
game
they're going
long,
for it. I was gonna
and
say,
they've been
like,
on
you
the
almost kinda
spot
have
just
to.
about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Oh God, they're look at that. New Orleans got 2 guys coming up for that blitz,
They're running.
but they still get the
Gurley.
first.
And
Damn,
he's going to
really
have
gets
the
the
first down at about the 38. No reason not to try.
You were
it
born on
there.
October
They
2nd,
do indeed
2013.
convert on 4th.
Oh,
And on 4th and 1 as a running back, you're looking for any seam you
you
can
look 8
find.
and you're
This is not
12.
where you
Made
want to
a
be a hero and
video
break off a
11
big
months
one.
ago,
You
still
just need to
looking
make sure
8.
you get that yard. And
Caleb's
here he
like,
picks
okay,
up the
Ian.
first down with a couple of
Wow,
yards to
he's
spare.
getting the better of you, JJ. He's getting the better of you right now, JJ's like, okay, so he's like, what? That's true. I don't know. I'm an old school football guy. Saints are too soft with the cold. We
The
are
4th
all no
down
Philly.
run
Beat them at
successful.
home.
Now they look to pay it
Dude,
off on
that was
first
brutal to
down.
watch, man. I still can't believe that, Jeff. Frickin' Alshon Jeffrey.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first
You know,
down.
man, like,
and
all
a
you
good
gotta do
swarm
is
to the
just
football
do your
defensively
job,
as
like,
they get
one
him down at
time,
about the
catch the
40.
ball.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
They
And
tried
you
to
couldn't
quick
even
hit her
do that.
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
Wow, you
linemen
were just
will
born
take
yesterday,
the beat
JJ?
and move
Congratulations.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Davis.
Oh, what a run, the 40. Oh my gosh, the 33. I thought he was going to be gone there for a minute.
Big chunk on the ground
He
there,
would have just broken one more
27
tackle. It
yards.
would have been over.
We'll definitely
No,
see
not
some
over,
open
but
running lanes, and he's taking
he'd
advantage
have
of
a
it right
touchdown
now, but that
possibly.
shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Me just 6. Me don't know no better. JJ, no, he would not. Stop it. You need to do that. So that's your chat. Well, since you live in Texas, JJ, you should be able to do this at any point. I want to see you set up a kick on just regular grass and like any type of football field you can go to, and I want to see you kick that football and make a field goal. I want to see, and you need to record it. And even if you miss it, you still need to record it and publish it to all of us. What the? Why would you? I don't know. I guess there was a drag route up top. Over his receiver though.
And it's second down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike
JJ, you wouldn't even make a 10-yard field goal, man. If you put the ball at the 1, you still wouldn't make that.
Defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball.
Saints were not soft during bounty day. Yeah, they were. Because the fact that you have to ruin the game of football because you're trying to injure people. Yeah, that's pretty soft. Pretty soft in the head.
Throw it all out if you don't catch
mentally
the ball.
soft.
That kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff.
Caught. Wow, short of the first, damn.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone.
You can make any kick. You could make 60 yards. Yeah, BS, JJ. I highly doubt that. What's up, Push? How's it going, man?
Now stopped him in his tracks.
You are bots. No one in here is a bot except for the Baker bot. Only bot in this chat, bro. Okay, so field goal is up and it's good. So it's a 16-point lead for New Orleans. So 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions. So it's and there's 11 minutes left in the game. It's gonna be tough. You love football? That's great, man. It's good.
As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL.
He cried for a friend. Friendly quit.
What?
Pick 6 coming up. Maybe we'll see. The Rams defense have like barely been able to stop these guys though. I mean, it's just they're playing all that zone and then they keep giving up first downs on 3rd down. I mean, and plus their offense keeps getting forced to field goal or punt.
After the made field goal,
they can't make long 3rd down conversions. This is not looking good for the Rams right now. Come on, strip them on the kickoff.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Rams will come back and win. Book it now. Uh-oh.
The Saints offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum.
For the Final Four, you think the Rams are the
weakest
unless it's the Pats?
And try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently.
I don't know, man. The thing is that Drew Brees got shut down. Especially towards the end of the regular season, man. Like, remember when Drew Brees? Imagine they could have. Well, I mean, I guess they still ended up with home field advantage just by nature they beat the Rams. But if they hadn't beat the Rams earlier in the season, I mean, Drew Brees lost to freaking Carolina, dude. Carolina was going down the freaking toilet at the end of the season, and Drew Brees got shut down by the Panthers defense, who the Browns have like pretty much torched the week before. Drew Brees, he has some sketchy games this season though. That's the thing, man. I mean, that's tough when you've got those very major inconsistent games.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
I don't believe you because that wasn't the last game of the season. So I don't.
Second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
So I don't believe you.
Now Brees.
Again, another 3rd down, dude.
And he'll be taken down.
This is their problem. This has been the Rams' biggest problem in this game is these third down conversions, man. They're killing them.
On the third down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
And I feel like Drew Brees is getting too much time to sit in the pocket right now, so that's a byproduct of Madden simulations. Baker, do you have someone? Wait, do I have to use someone hand, or can I do that thing where you do the kickoff? I mean, can you use a T? I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, I usually just usually I do it in my backyard, and I find a little hole in my backyard, something where the ball can rest in it, and then I use that. But I also have a tee myself that I could use. A plastic tee. Cheap piece of plastic tee crap.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
All right, Caleb, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, come on. This game is kind of like
tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing.
When is the next giveaway? I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Make a hole with your cleats? Well, no, don't do that in actual
Brees to throw
field.
again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carr. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Who do I want to win? Well, this game I'm okay. I would be fine with the Rams winning this game, and then the Chiefs definitely have to win that game against the Patriots. I do not want the Patriots in the Super Bowl ever again for the rest of my life. Then my life would be complete. And then
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got RPC today. What the hell is that even supposed to mean?
Man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara.
You shouldn't swear.
A short gain down to about the 33.
Jeff, I don't want you getting timed out.
2 yards on the pickup.
Next giveaway would be a Saquon Barkley card. No. Hell to the no, Mike D. Hell to the no, dude.
In attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking.
He's back to pass. Come on, let's get a play, Rams. Damn, dude, make a defensive stop.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at
you
the
try to do it
30.
on Monday or Tuesday, okay.
3 yards on the catch.
But no, I don't want to see no fake crap. I don't want to see any edits to the video because I know you, man. We'll get like the part where you're going to kick it, and then it'll cut to a view under the field goal, under the uprights, and you'll just throw the ball through it to make it look like you actually kicked it through there. So I want to see like the whole thing from beginning to end with no cuts or anything like that.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Sure. You want the Chiefs to win? Good.
Brees now to throw.
Oh, incomplete. Wow.
Incomplete.
But they can still kick a field goal here. I mean, a field goal here, I think the game stream is done. I mean, that's going to be tough to come back from with this much time left in the game. They milked like 4 minutes off the clock. You will be at the 60. What the heck?
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and
what if someone thought Mike was Baker bot?
For the field goal attempt.
That'd be a little weird.
This to make it a 3-score game.
You get something if you make it. You get the pleasure of saying that I said I would make it and I did.
And that will
the satisfaction of it.
Even further.
All right, so the field goal is good. I mean, that's going to be kind of tough to come back from now. It's a 19-point game.
Take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but
right?
Don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. And you want to be here in case it does.
My gamer tag, exclamation point, XBL. Oh my gosh. I just drank all that tea, but man, and I put honey in this stuff too, man. Sugar and honey, and my throat is like killing me. God. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't play this game. I'm telling you, I literally do not play Madden. The last time I played Madden was like when it first came out. I was grinding like solos on MUT, and that was it. And I stopped playing after that. It was boring to me.
Up to the 28-yard line.
Madden's is boring to play for me, man.
And now out on
anymore.
The field, here comes Los
If we were actually
Angeles.
able to play against like the AI online and actually have success, then it would be more exciting. But EA made it like it's made it so effing impossible to play until you grind through MUT like for like 20 years.
Doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get
Yeah.
6 and feel a lot
Can you say I was
more
right and you were
comfortable
wrong?
about
I
the
would never
position
doubt
Bigger
JJ
chunks.
against
We'll see if
the
they can
best
get
in
the
the
score.
world.
Goff will
Wow.
lead the Rams
Okay,
up here
dude,
first
sure.
and 10
Yeah.
at their own 28-yard line.
Really? Stop it, Marcus. Baby Marcus, stop it, dude.
Out of the gun.
Stop with that
Gone.
Bears crap, bro. Caught for
And that's
short.
caught
Oh,
left
first
side. It's
down.
Woods.
Why are
And
they
they
trying to
get him
strip the
down,
ball?
but not
Like,
before he takes it across
wow,
the
dude.
40-yard line.
you were better than
Solid
Fruity
way
Pie?
to start the
Cool.
drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
I think so.
Decent
I
start
think
to the
Fruity
drive,
Pie's
but let's
garbage,
face it, They
man.
need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3
Okay, if I
scores.
make one field goal, a 60-yard field goal,
But
man.
this is for future games. Can they get better?
Or even
and
if
be ready
you
for the
can make
next
like a
time,
30-yard
hopefully with a
field
chance to
goal.
win.
Like, what was the Parkey field goal? Wasn't that like a 30-yard field goal? So you have to make it from the distance that Parkey missed it at. It was like, what, 29 or 30 or something like that? It wasn't very long, I guess. But still. They need to do with it. Well, that's what JJ's going to do, Marcus. JJ, that's the challenge I'm giving to JJ. He said that he can kick a field goal better than Parkey. He can make that field goal. So he's gonna put his money where his mouth is.
Now
All right,
first
Goff
down
back to
throw.
pass. Oh, a freaking seam route.
Took that in one-handed.
First down.
What a grab.
Not that it
That one
matters
good
though.
For 16, and the drive will continue.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that. But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
Did any
Gloves
cheese happen
really
yet?
become
Well, I don't know. It
prevalent just
depends.
in
What the?
general.
Oh, did you see that ball? He magic, magic.
Magic.
Woo! That Saints receiver or that Rams receiver, dude. He's got magic.
With not
Did
much
you
of a
just see
tacky
that?
area on the glove.
The
In
ball
fact,
has a
there was
magnet
none.
in it.
I actually remember in cold weather
Magnet
games
gate.
wearing
This is
the old
magnet
scuba
gate,
gloves,
guys.
which
Magnet
were
gate.
diving, but they would split
In
too
favor of the
easily in
Rams.
course of a game.
Goff throwing
Then the
deep.
glove
Oh,
manufacturers
overthrows
got
the
smart
receiver.
and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw down
Parkey has
field,
guts to point up to the heavens,
This
though he missed
defense
the
was
field goal.
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball,
Magnet
and they were
gate.
more than ready for it.
That's
Got the lead,
MAGNET,
fourth quarter.
Marcus.
Maybe can expect more passes
Magnet.
like that downfield. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Second
Goff
and
back to
10.
pass,
Goff
second and
again.
10. Wow,
His
overthrown,
throw
incomplete.
here's
Ooh,
incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time, and that takes us from second
It
to
was
third
40
down.
It's a 43-yarder? Wow,
And it turned
okay.
into an
That seemed a lot
ill-advised throw
closer than
into
that
their
for some
zone.
reason.
Well, we know he has confidence.
Bears
He'll
GM was
throw it
considering
any
getting rid of
place, anytime,
Parkey. I
anywhere.
mean,
That time it fell
whatever,
incomplete.
I don't
So
care.
back-to-back incompletions,
Just stop
and that has him
talking about
staring
it.
at a 3rd and 10.
That poor guy. You know, I'm in his corner, so.
Goff throwing again.
Goff throw that. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, bro? Like, you threw in a double coverage. You got a guy underneath and right on him.
Certainly looked like they
Something
were getting
happened in
ready to
this
convert
game
there
with
on
Goff
third
just
down.
kind of
What
like
an effort to get his hand
fell
on that
apart.
one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
No one's gonna go eat food with Trump, dude. No one who wins the Super Bowl is gonna go meet Donald Trump. I'm almost betting on it. Unless it's the Patriots, because Bob Kraft is.
The critical one here if
He
they're
has no
going to have
morals,
any shot
just
at
like the
this
rest of
thing.
that
So they'll go for
organization.
it on 4th down.
All right, 4th and 10. You need to convert. Goff throws it deep. What the fuck are you even doing, dude? Excuse my language. I don't even know what you're throwing to. There was 3 guys. Why would you just try to get the first down? Like, why are you bombing it down the field?
Will have the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful.
$5,000 spent on
Backfires
fast
for
food. Are you
turnover
serious?
on
No
downs.
way.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the
$5,000
first time they
worth of
went for
pizza?
it. Why not a second time? I don't think
What
they'll
kind
be
of tip
daunted
was
from
that?
attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any
no, that's not going to happen,
it's
Marcus.
a big momentum play.
No.
Now the Saints offense
again, not your whole career. Usually, your whole career is not going to be defined by one play, that one play that you didn't make, unless that's really like all you're unless that's all you're known for is screwing up in big time situations. But remember, Alshon Jeffrey had a hell of a year last year, and was the main reason why the Eagles won the Super Bowl even got that far.
Lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 43.
You hope someone sends pizza to my house. Whose house? Mine? How is this guy not down yet? What the
Give
hell?
him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Ask Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez is different.
They'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And
we all remember him for one thing.
The big fellas up front in order to bring
I mean, I don't know. I remember when they played the Colts one year that when it looked like Indy was going to win that game and they were like in great possession to win it, Mark Sanchez put up that bomb to Braylon Edwards to end up getting the Jets back in the game. I remember that he went to the playoffs.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
So, I mean, you may only remember him for one thing, but
the disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Marcus, I only remember you for one thing. Crappy food. Damn. Your crappy frickin' Tex-Mex. Oh, down goes Brees. Down goes Brees, but it doesn't matter.
From the Rams defense, Samson Abukum.
Me and him are on the same team right now. What in the world are you talking about, dude? Rams gonna clap the Saints.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out,
is this like a strip club, bro?
And get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Is that it's gonna be like a strip club in New Orleans? Is that what you're saying?
Protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on
for the
5th
so wow, the
time
Saints
today.
defense, or the Rams defense did something, but it was a little too late. Wow, at the 2, damn. See, what I don't get, though, in Madden is that it's not just you touching the ball has to be down, right? I don't think it's down where you touch it. If you hit it and it goes in the end zone, that's a touchback, right? I'm almost certain of that.
To take possession. And last time
right?
they were very fortunate this offense.
Go to Bourbon Street, you'll find plenty of poorhouses. Are you for real?
In their own territory. But the other guys held
Baker, so are you
up.
going to make a vid about it, or are you just going to say it on the stream, or tell me on VC?
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not
oh, I
get the
mean,
first down,
I could make a video, I guess.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
You are Big Chungus? Oh, God.
I've got the wild bunch back.
Do you know Marcus? Are you really Marcus and you just don't know it?
Can do. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball.
I'm so tired right now.
They've done so.
I felt like I slept a little. Oh, actually, no, I didn't sleep that long last night. I'm going to go to bed early tonight, man.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley.
Maybe.
And he'll take this
maybe
forward
wrong,
only
dude.
up to about the 7. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit
see when you make that field goal
was uncanny.
All right, man. I'll see you in like maybe 20 years.
Linebacker. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
The Rams are daddy. Okay. Wow. Daddy with them ones. He's got them ones. He's gonna make them cheeks clap. Is what you're saying?
And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. It's a 7-yard gain there.
Well, they're not looking too good right now, Strap. You know, they've been playing like
because there's so many things to account for.
You gotta go take away. Oh, Caleb. Why does a 12-year-old talk like that? You're 12, man. No 12-year-old talks like that. Wash your mouth out with soap, dude. I'm gonna tell your mother.
Time for a
Hail
break.
Mary. It's called a Hail Mary,
We're back
not
to
Hail
finish
Mary.
this one off after this.
It would be funny if I fell asleep on stream. Not really, but yeah, it would be weird. Yeah, I was watching some video today about like it was like some mix of like the times that streamers thought they stopped streaming and they were still streaming and like all the dumb stuff that they do. Like one where some girl was like, she was on Twitch and she thought she finished streaming and then was telling her boyfriend or some guy that was living with her like, oh yeah, there's these two like weirdos on here that donated me like $40 and oh, I made a lot of money today or something like that, and I didn't really have to do anything. And then she found out that her stream was still on. I was like, oh my god.
First down, it's gone.
And then I guess she either got banned or she just was embarrassed to death. Goff looking for something, throws it deep, caught the first down. And again, none of this matters. I mean, the game's over, so.
Shy of the 35 to the 34. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Take a timeout. It's not gonna do anything, Tony. They're down by more than 2 touchdowns. So I mean, it's a 3-possession game right here. It's not a winnable game. We want Cinnabons. Oh god.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah.
Yeah, you're not gonna win this game with a minute 36 left and you're down by 19. It's not gonna happen.
No one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really.
You have to score 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions, and a field goal just to tie it. It's not gonna happen with 3 timeouts and no 2-minute warning. Am I gonna do a 24-hour stream again? Yeah, eventually. I don't even know what the hell Jared Goff is doing, dude. He's been off since like the second quarter. I swear, like the end of the second quarter or mid-second quarter, Goff has just been off.
He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, fudge. Goff back to pass, throws it deep. What the? How did he catch that? Wow, bro. Where's the timeout?
Get this all the way down inside the 35.
How the hell did he catch that? It was like a back shoulder, like left-handed left shoulder back throw. You could be with you on a 24-hour stream. How's that? Wow, first down. Like, look, the Rams, the only reason why they're getting anywhere is because the Saints are playing freaking prevent right now.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
So, again, keep everything in front of you and don't give up the big play. What the hell? I don't even know what that was.
And it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
With your friend? Oh, like let them play? Doesn't that? Don't you have to give them like your account or some crap like that? Or
so
I would never do that.
5.
Still 2nd down.
Took all game to sub. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong
direction. Yes, tell them your password. See, I would no, dude. I would never do that because if you got a credit card linked to your freaking account or your PayPal or some crap, then they could just start like buying crap on your behalf.
Again,
that would not be good. Goff throws it, caught. Wow, a touchdown! Oh my God, the Rams hadn't scored since like the second quarter, I think. Oh, he just pooped out the football too. He literally just took a dump and the football came out of his butt.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but
you don't have a credit card.
Like they got the touchdown they needed.
Well, I'm just saying, like
on the defensive side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you.
I'm just saying that's the reason why you don't leave that. Look, see, he took a big squat and then pooped it out.
Ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
The comeback is real.
And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope when they had to slog their way down.
Once the Rams gave up that field goal, the comeback was gone.
Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
He took a dump in the truck.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
He's a good friend.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And
just make sure he ain't trying to leech off of you, you know? Those aren't the good friends. Those are just people that are just
a 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
I'm going to have to drink some Theraflu nighttime stuff, man. Oh, my throat. It's probably because I keep talking. That just makes it worse. I ain't trying to bonk gang you. What? talking about, dude? Oh, I feel so drained.
So two scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get.
Have you ever seen a successful onside kick in Madden? I don't think we've ever seen it, especially not in a sim. You like never see a successful onside kick.
Well, as we knew,
so the Rams got 3 times. Again, this is just all pointless. I mean, the game's over. So
their chances of getting that done.
Long week of work. I don't know. Like I said today, when I woke up with that sinus crap, today's just been very draining. It just, my sinuses got worse. Like I woke up and my throat was sore, and then like I had like that dry, bloody nose crap, and so I kind of felt, and I was stuffy this morning, and then as it got closer to noon, then I started feeling worse. Like my head started feeling stuffier and stuffier, and like now I'm just kind of like, ugh. Yeah, the only thing that could make this weekend like really good will be wow, will you give them a first down and first down? A running play? Like, what do you expect they're going to be doing? Dude, they're going to be trying to run out the clock. Wait, what the hell happened? How'd they get to the 33 so fast? Oh, that's right. Never mind. The onside kick. Duh. Caleb, that game sucks, dude. But yeah, the only thing that make the weekend complete is if the Patriots lose. That'll make me feel a little bit better. And the Rams win, then I'd feel a little bit better.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
So no, man, that's not what it's about, dude.
Back to him on first down.
That's not what it's about, bro.
Lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Oh, I think that's pretty much game, right? Because they can only stop the clock one more time.
As the clock will
so I
stop
mean,
with 45 seconds left to go.
They could get the ball back reasonably with like 1 second left, or the Saints would kick a field goal and just rub it in. That would be something that like the Patriots would do, for example, winning the game on 4th down and 1. And then they go for it. Classless, man. Just pure classless.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Kamara. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And play
I'm just going to go ahead and ban you because basically you came here trying to advertise, so no.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Donald, Sue, and Talib will do way more damage on Sunday than this suggests. I mean, I would hope so, but I mean, I don't feel like, you know, Drew Brees isn't getting moved around too much in this game. You know, even though I mess with the sliders and crap and try to make it as realistic as possible, I just, you know, Madden, it's hard to produce a realistic game in Madden all the time. It just depends on what the AI does. Plus, Gurley's running in this game is just absolute
it's some
garbage.
extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime.
And they're going to take a knee. So, like, the Rams...
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll
will they
take
get the ball back?
knee.
Nope.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd.
All right, bets are paid out.
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy
really?
with
They're
what
going to kick a field goal? Are you
Chalk
kidding
this
me?
one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Is this the New England Patriots here? Are you the Patriots here? Wow. Oh, he missed it anyways. That's what you get. That's what you get.
A lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
That's what you get, Lutz.
They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them,
Lutz
and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Well, first off, one, don't ask for payout, but two, I mean, look up,
So that'll
dude.
do it for us. For Charles
Scroll up
Davis
in
and
chat,
all our
bro.
crew,
Scroll up
I'm
in
Brandon
chat.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
The virtual Saints won. Nothing can go wrong. Right. If you want the Baker to do the stream over, press 1. Hell to the no, dude. I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's take a look at the numbers real quick before I end things today. So you had Jared Goff going 25 for 47, 353, and a touchdown. No interceptions. You had Brees go 29 for 41, 265, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, you had Gurley leading the pack, 20 rush attempts for 83 yards and a fumble, although he didn't lose that. That got recovered by his own team. Kamara had a fumble that was lost, 21 for 79. So those were the leading rushers. You had Ginn, 5 for 80 and a touchdown for New Orleans. Cooks with 5 for 78, no touchdowns. God, who's caught? So Benjamin Watson had 2 touchdowns for New Orleans. And then you had Kaderil Hodge, 1 reception for 23 yards and a touchdown. He's like the only Rams player to actually catch a touchdown in this game. So pretty interesting. So this guy who just came in here and tried to insult me, guess what? No one saw what you said, just got banned. So get out of my channel, you piece of trash. Bye-bye. All right, so anyways, defensively, let's see what we got going on here. So I thought there was an interception. Why are they showing 0? Wasn't there a pick? Oh, no, there were no interceptions. There was fumble recoveries and whatnot. So 3 forced fumbles in the game, 3 fumble recoveries, sacks. Wow, there's a lot of sacks, I guess. So Los Angeles had 3, New Orleans had 4. That's what he gets for insulting. I know, dude. People are just dumb. Sometimes you just have dim-witted people in life nowadays, trying to make them puff themselves up and make themselves feel better, but you just know they're low and hurting inside, which is why they have to say stupid things, you know. But anyways, all right, guys. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for everyone who stopped by today, guys. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for everyone who subbed today, dudes. Appreciate that greatly. Always, as usual, appreciate your support. You're amazing. And like I said, tomorrow I should be streaming tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. If I'm not here exactly at 10, I should be here shortly after 10. So I've got my car I got to take in for car repairs tomorrow. I'm hoping I should be back before 10, but we'll see. So if I'm not, again, I'll be here. I should be here shortly after 10. So wait around for me if you can. But thank you guys again for all your support. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.